What were you gonna say?
I don't remember. I lose my thoughts like really quick.
Well, you'll notice that's going to be a thing. That's chemo brain. Chemo brain is bad. It's a real thing. I'm still experiencing
Yeah,
it and
me too.
trying to
I'm
get it back. You
I feel
um
forget.
I feel like I'm
well
getting
with
that now too. Just even, I've been trying to work a few days a week and I think I've done something at work and then here to find out I didn't actually do it. Like I must have thought I was doing it, and so I've been having a few things happen here and there and it's kind of frustrating and I don't know if it's part of the whole chemo brain or if it's just me being lazy. I don't know. Or just
How
confused.
long have you? How long have you been into chemo so far again?
I started in September.
And you're doing it every. What's the
Right now,
regimen?
I'm at every week, once a week.
Once a week.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah.
I feel like my spaciness and like just feeling like all the time was when I was doing it started affecting me during radiation. But I was also getting radiation directly to my brain. So, but then starting chemo it's even worse. And then I also noticed like during the whole chemo process how I snap really quick,
Mhm.
and I get like mad really
Oh
quick.
yeah.
And then I'm like, "Rah, rah, rah, rah," and then I'm like, I'm sorry.
You definitely
Like
go
I didn't
through.
mean to do that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. There's definitely
So,
mood swings.
yeah, mood swings. Yeah.
Yeah.
And, so, or then I just like cry. I like see something on TV or I see something and I just start bawling. And I'm like, what's wrong with me? It's like this emotional roller coaster, but
It's mainly my sister here most of the time, but I'd apologize because I did go off on a couple friends too, not really recognizing it, but it's just like, you go through so many different things. You're putting a chemical inside your body, and it's just like this poison going inside your body, killing your good and bad cells and hormones and all kinds of stuff that you're going through. And like chemo, like, you get brain fog a lot. I'm still forgetting a lot of things. I already had a bad time already before all this happened. This just made it harder for me. Gosh, the struggle's real. But the hormones, oh my gosh, you guys go into menopause? Isn't that like the sweating and stuff like that? It's crazy. Have you experienced that yet, Barbie?
I've been having hot flashes, which, when other people would talk about having a hot flash, I never fully understood what that meant until I started having them. Over break, I had them so bad, but I had kind of come down with something and I wasn't sure if it was chemo related or if I was actually sick. And so, I was experiencing the body chills and the feverish feeling, and then I'd have these hot sweats, and it's like it just kind of, comes up through your body and out through the top of your head, and you got to like strip all your clothes off.
You wake up in the middle of the night sweaty, like full of sweat.
drenched.
It
Yeah, that's how
completely.
I was, and
Yeah.
it was really bad. It was always bad the week I was going through chemo. Um,
Mhm.
I would wake up and just be drenched in sweat, and
Yeah.
it's, I'm like, gross.
I've been
No
kind
fun.
It's so terribly cold here in North Dakota, and so I can't just be naked on my head. But at night, when I sleep with a hat or a beanie, even if it's a really thin beanie, sometimes I'll wake up just sweating profusely. But if I take it off, then my head is freezing cold. I even
Yeah.
just bought a headboard that has a cushion on it, and we've put a heater in our room. We've moved our bed to a different wall. Like we've tried all these things, but um, some nights, if I even just take like a really thin blanket and I just, like
Mm.
leave it sit at the top of my head, that helps so that I don't get so terribly cold. But yeah, controlling your body temperature is really hard.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
once you get chilled, it's like you can't come back from it. It's like
You can have
I
as many
I
blankets
might, yeah.
and
Or
heating.
not like, well, my problem was because I was anemic most of this time because it mainly made me anemic, all this chemo and stuff like
Mhm.
that. So I had the struggle of being cold, and then I would have the hot flashes, and I would sweat a lot. So I could. It was hard to get like a good temperature for me. Period.
Mhm.
So it's like
I